Thank you very much, Jay. I'm joined in the booth here now with Oswego alum from 1987, Steve Levy. What does it feel like to put on a headset yet again for WTOP?
I'll tell you what, you guys are so spoiled, you have it so good, you have no idea. At Romney, I'm trying to think, in my 4 years, maybe we televised one game at WTOP back then. And we certainly, the press box wasn't this good. Actually, it was a similar vantage point. It's very wooden and it was very cold. This has a nice little warm feel to it. It's good to see everybody here. It's an awesome night here tonight.
Yeah, we actually broadcasted games a lot from Romney for the past 2 seasons. We were real familiar, and it's really tough to get that ambiance from Romney back over here, but the crowd's really getting into it.
You know, it's like the NHL. We were just talking about that as well. You think about how Chicago Stadium, the old Blackhawks, Boston Garden, the old Bruins, then they all moved into these major big buildings that are so clean. Everybody's comfortable, the fans, even the visiting teams are maybe too comfortable. And so you lose some of that intimacy and that home ice advantage. And look, it's part of the times. It was time for a new building. This is a spectacular facility. To have it in the middle of campus is unbelievable for everybody concerned. And you know, you hope that that home ice advantage carries over from Romney to here.
Well, let's get down to business here. Oswego obviously up by 2 here. What does Oswego got to do to close out this game here, Mr. Levy?
Well, I think they jumped on him so quick. You know, the 3-0 lead early on. I put some pressure on Coach Gosick there. He gave me a hard time. You know, I made some little comments about Utica. You know, I can be impartial tonight. And I went to wish him good luck, and I said to him, I said, hey, knock him dead. And he said, yeah, thanks for making them mad before the opening face-off. You know, a little extra incentive there. So I think Oswego keeps doing. I think they weathered the storm. You know, They had Utica was able to get a couple power plays. You know, a goal with 1 second left in the period. I think that was the official record, 1959.
Yep, that was killer.
So that's always tough, but they've rebounded nicely. And they weathered the storm 4-2, and you know, maybe put one on, and these guys will go away and go home quietly.
Now, the potent offense that they have here in Oswego, was it like this back in the 80s? Were they
it was
just like this?
I mean, honestly, it seemed like we won every game, and obviously we didn't, but it just seemed that way. And we were dominant at home, and our guys just hit. That's the great thing about college hockey. Everybody hits. You know, in the NHL, you have some players who are strictly finesse players, but in college hockey, everybody's a tough guy. Everybody hits. Everybody's full circle, full speed all the time. That's what makes college hockey great. It's so exciting to watch. But there's a lot of running around, which also makes it fun to watch. But those Oswego teams really had everything. They had just killers, I mean, in terms of the hitting, contact, and a bunch of those guys who I mentioned in pregame tonight were here in attendance, and great goaltending. Robbie Duke, who was honored going to the Hockey Hall of Fame, was a tremendous center iceman. And well, we won a lot of games. You see Don Unger, the coach of that team, was down here before. So, and that's the other great thing about Oswego hockey. The guys come back, you know.
Yep. They always like to give back to the community here, and obviously the Steve Levy press box.
Yeah, that's. I wasn't expecting the letters to be so big, I'll be honest with you. Just thinking a little small plaque, you know, outside the door, maybe.
Everybody knows this is your press box now. So.
Yeah, so, you know, the pressure's on you guys, all right?
Oh, boy.
We hope to have started a positive sportscasting tradition here at Oswego. Linda before me and a couple of guys, Neil Schurer and Rich Yellner, who were the lead guys when I was a freshman here at Oswego and went on to do other great things. But, so the torch has been passed, all right? So I'm counting on you guys to keep this tradition alive. Make me proud whenever you're in this press box. Be professionals and advance on to the next level and call a lot of great Laker wins.
All right, thanks a lot.
Thank you. Thanks for having me on.
Send it back to the studio with Jay, Chris, Colin, and Pat.